Whether you're camera shy or not, there's a part of everyone that longs for the spotlight, being lauded for hipness or brains or special talents. And as technology has revolutionized our ability to communicate with each other, it's also allowed us to celebrate ourselves through boastful tweets, humble brag, status updates, and photos, even if no one's around to snap the shutter. ABC's Juju Chang goes for a close-up on Selfie Nation.
Celebrities do it. Even Oscar winners and former first ladies do it. We all do it. And not always well.
No, I'm recording a video.
Did she love that?
The selfie, the digital self-portrait, is now the cultural touchstone of our smartphoning, social networking age. Here's Eminem at the Louvre, Louis C.K. in the loo, Bieber in the hospital, and Rihanna just about everywhere. She's shared hundreds of intimate selfies with her 6.2 million Instagram followers. For celebrities, it can be crafted marketing or perhaps a deep-seated need for attention.
Celebrities have a very high need for approval and for ego boosts. In fact, probably the reason they chose to go into that field is because they have that applause hunger.
Psychologist Barbara Greenberg wonders if we're breeding a selfie nation. Twitter even devotes a day to it, #SelfieSaturday. And Facebook and Instagram may all be contributing to a generation of self-absorbed, self-promoting, self-involved oversharers, worthy of parody by College Humor.
A super close-up of my eye. Now a selfie looking cute. It is on my feet, it's guaranteed with 5 likes, 5 likes.
When you're sending out photos of yourself, the message is, look at me, admire me. And the message is also, vote for me, give me approval. Give me either the thumbs up on Facebook or a little heart on Instagram.
One study looked at 1,700 college students over time and found that narcissistic traits have been rising at the same rate as obesity. But is posting selfies really to blame?
And I don't friend people that I don't know.
Ask any 9th grader. Grace Bristol and her 15-year-old friends will tell you they take hundreds of selfies every year. According to research, teen girls are 5 times more likely than boys to share selfies.
And I think it's kind of competitive and like a popularity issue too. Right. It's not bad, but like I feel like it could hurt people's feelings. Like it's really kind of like who can post more photos and where like it's
who has more friends, who has more likes.
Yeah, exactly.
But does that make us a selfish culture, do you think? Or what does that say about us?
I think it's also just a fun thing you can do with your friends.
Of course, not everyone thinks selfies are the downfall of civilization. Self-portraiture is considered a classic artistic form of self-examination. Norman Rockwell painted a selfie.
Why are we fascinated by ourselves?
I think it's the truth. You see your eyes. Your eyes are the window to your soul. You know, and as a portrait photographer, when I study someone, I can see whether they're a frowner or a smiler by the way the wrinkles lie on their face.
Nigel Barker is the globe-trotting photographer who's worked with the most beautiful models on the planet. He made a name for himself on America's Top Model.
Hey, ladies.
Hi. And now hosts Oxygen's The Face. Nigel sees selfies as therapeutic.
I wrote a book called Beauty Equation, and it was really using phototherapy to inspire people to feel better about themselves and, in fact, as a result, look better. Mm-hmm. There's an element where people, you know, if they feel insecure, if they don't have confidence, they don't like the way they look in a picture, you know, it can really bring themselves down.
Mm-hmm. But selfies can easily go awry. Poor lighting, poor framing, or just poor taste.
What kind of a selfie shocks? Like that guy pouring chocolate syrup on himself and selfieing? Is that it?
It
is
can
that
be.
like, so some selfies are like that. They're like exhibitionist selfies.
It's all about what you're trying to say. Are you trying to get a date? Or is it just purely to say, here I am? Or is it to send to your mother? Mm-hmm. Is it to say, here's my new haircut? Or are you just trying to look cool in a picture?
Right.
You know, there's so many messages you can tell.
How do you feel about the guy, you know, in his workout clothes going like this with the selfie?
I'm not a fan of people taking selfies with their shirts off. Guys out there, you may think it works for you on Facebook, but the rippling muscle shot, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So many people do the duck face, you know, that. Yeah, why do they do that?
They think they look better. They're sucking in their cheeks.
Right.
And then they look at the picture and they just don't get it.
So basically you're saying don't pose.
Posing is the worst. For a selfie, it's not about the pose. It's about you. There's a reason why you look great in a picture or you look great in real life. It's because someone has caught the essence of who you are. And a pose is not you.
Where's the line between being confident and being narcissistic?
It's not about feeling that you're better than the next person. It's just that when you look at the picture, you're like, that's me, and I'm happy.
Nigel says you start with what's on your mind, not the look on your face.
Why are you taking the selfie?
I want to say, look, I'm in this cool place with Nigel.
So, you know, that immediately you got a little smile on your face.
Right.
So you stay in that moment, and you go, boom, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, and that was beautiful.
That was actually good, and I forgot to look at the lens.
So, here's the trick. You hold your camera away, chin up, doesn't look very pretty at the beginning. You feel that muscle tighten, right? Then come over, look at camera, bam.
We took our selfie skills on location with Nigel's wife, a former model, to see it in action.
So as a location scout, what does this say?
I love this location for several reasons. First of all, the graffiti. It works for me. It's very gritty. It juxtaposes well with perhaps this lovely jacket you're wearing, or in fact, Chrissy's coat.
Lovely. Urban.
You know, and not
Cue your wife, the model.
Cue my wife. Not to mention, we've got a great light box, which is this lit up building, which of course lights us up.
Spontaneity is the final secret.
1, 2, 3.
It doesn't just make good selfies. Spontaneity is the spice of life.
That worked perfectly.
For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in New York.